14 WILI and 95.3 FM presents Hometown Threads, a closer look at our community and the people that make it go. Every week, you'll hear uplifting stories from our local businesses and our neighbors. Now, here's our host for Hometown Threads, Keith C. Rice.
Welcome into episode 31 of Hometown Threads on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM and Willimantic Today Facebook. Keith C. Rice back with another special guest, and we'll get to her in just a sec. Big thanks to everyone that makes this show go. That's J. Matt Rupar behind the board, of course, the crew at Willimantic Today Facebook, and of course, Liberty Bank. Couldn't do it without Liberty Bank. Be community kind with 3 great local locations. West Main Street, Gateway Commons. I happen to know the manager there. You may know her too, Marianne Gargoni. It's my wife. Angela Smart runs a tight ship across the street, 679 Main Street, Liberty Bank there, and the Liberty Bank on Route 195 in Mansfield. Liberty Bank, be community kind. J. Matt Rupar, if you wouldn't mind, say hello to the fine folks.
Hello.
And here we go, episode 31 of Hometown Threads. Very excited to welcome in Patty Flubacher from the tag sale spot on 66.
Correct.
Did I say it right? Okay.
You most certainly did.
The tag sale spot on 66. I want to say a hidden gem because it's only been around for 5 years. We'll get to all about it. You know, my wife and I like to go consignment shopping, and I know this, and I just found out because I'm sure I'm not the first one to call it a consignment shop, but it's a tag sale store, which is kind of like, well, is it kind of like the opposite of consignment, right?
Right. That's correct. Yeah, everything there is brought in by myself, my son, and other little people who help us out along the way.
The tag sale spot on 66. Looking forward to learning all about it. Patty, and is it just yours, or is it you and your husband, or just...
It's a family operated. We're all
Okay.
involved in some way or another.
You got started 5 years ago?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so Patty Flubacher's with us from the tag sale spot on 66, right across from the old Weil, right?
Wild Hyundai. It's
Wild
also
Hyundai.
known as the old Honda motorcycle shop.
That's right. So you can't miss it. It's in a great location. But I just also found out, before the mics and camera went on, that Patty is well, I thought I was a Willimantic native. You've been here for 69 years strong, right?
69, will be 70 in November.
All right. So you grew up in this town, and
I grew up in the Oaks section of Willimantic.
Oak. So you're talking about Oak Ave?
No, the Oaks over the river, West Park Street,
Oh, okay. All right.
where Oak School is.
All right. So you grew up. Tell us about growing up in the community for Patty Flubacher.
Oh, it was amazing.
Where'd you go to school and all that?
The first 4 years I went to Oak School, which is now the Veterans Center. There were 4 classrooms there, and then I went to Natchog, then to Sweeney, then on to Wyndham High School, and then I went away for college for 1 year, and it wasn't me, so decided, let's get married and have kids.
And come back to Willimantic.
I only went
You
away
said you
for
went.
one.
Where'd you go for that 1 year?
Briarwood College for Women.
Okay, where's that?
That's in Southington.
Oh yeah. Okay, Southington. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you came back to Willimantic after 1 year. You know, college wasn't for me either. I
And
dropped
then I
out.
went to Texas too.
Oh, well, tell us about Texas.
Texas, I was there with my husband. He was there serving in the Army during the Vietnam era
Really?
war. Yeah.
Now, wait. This was obviously after Southington and Briarwood.
Right. That was 73, 74, 7, and came back in 75.
Matt, does she have to get a little closer to the mic?
No, she's
Sharon?
perfect.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
that's all right. Just checking.
Yeah.
That's why I have a producer guru
Yeah.
back there. He'll
Actually,
keep
yeah.
us in line. Matt does a great job.
He was the last draft.
Your husband was.
one.
And what part of Texas were you guys in?
We were in Killeen, Fort Hood, Texas.
Okay. And he was the last draft for...
From Willimantic.
Oh, from Willimantic.
The last one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
He got shanghaied.
so, so he did go over.
Oh, no,
Wait,
he didn't. But many times we were on high alert down at Fort Hood, and I didn't see him for like 3 weeks at a time in case they had to ship them over because he was part of the armored division.
Okay, so it's close.
Very worrisome for those 3 weeks and having a baby, But we lived in a good neighborhood, and all the wives pulled in together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You still keep in touch with some of those wives? to this day?
One I do,
Nice.
yeah.
Now, how many years were you in Texas again?
We were there for about 12 the 13 months.
Oh, 12 to 13 months.
Yeah, he was there beforehand. And then we got married and I joined him.
Okay, and then after that was up, it's time to move back to Connecticut?
He moved back to Willimantic.
You're back. Now, what year is this?
That was 1974, 75.
So you're back in Willimantic, 74, 75.
Yep.
The military's behind you.
Yep.
What is Patty and her... What's your husband's name again?
Scott.
It's Patty and Scott. What's your plan in 1974, 75?
To get back on our feet.
Exactly. So
Yeah, it took about a year, and then we saved up enough money for a deposit. We lived at the Wyndham Heights beginning when they first built,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went to Foster Drive, and then we bought our own house. And
How were you at this point? Mid 70s.
mid 70s, let's say it was probably 21, 22.
Okay, and your husband? You guys around the same age?
He's about 2 years older than me.
All right. So what was it? So you guys both had to find jobs moving back here. What was your
Yes.
job back then? What were you doing at that point?
I was working at Barker's department store in the shoe department, and he was working at Better Value.
I remember Barker's. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
really young, but I remember Barker's. Remember Medi Mart? My mother used to work at I think my mother worked at
Yeah,
Medi
then
Mart.
I went to work for American Thread for the yarn and thread shed on where the Dugan building is.
You worked at American Thread.
American
What was
Thread.
that like?
It was the store. It was really interesting. That's
Oh.
where I got my retail experience from.
How many years were you at American Thread?
God, a long time.
You got any good stories from that building?
No,
That's a
no,
legendary,
Not
legendary
really.
business. No.
It was hotter than Hades in there. I can tell you that much. There was no air conditioning.
What? They didn't have AC in American Thread?
AC. Not in that
My
building.
goodness.
Had great big fans.
And what was your job primarily at American Thread? What were you doing?
I was at the yarn and thread shed. I was a retail clerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
I loved it because it's arts and crafts, and I was very knowledgeable in crocheting, knitting, embroidering, and arts and crafts and sewing. So it was right up my alley.
Again, I was really young when American Thread was. The only connection to American Thread I have is they were a Little League baseball sponsor. So
Yes.
we used to play against American Thread.
Yep. And I actually got an award for perfect attendance. I can't remember the years though. I have to.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've got the plaque at home. I can't remember the years. That's so far back, but yeah, 1 year perfect attendance
At American Thread?
at American Thread.
Well, that's hard to do. I couldn't even do that in school. But yeah, they used to make a big deal about that in school. Perfect attendance. And I used to look at the boy or girl that would get it and go, oh my goodness, goody. But no, that's very, very good on your part, especially, I mean, it's tough, especially with kids.
Yeah,
Pulling
little
perfect
ones.
attendance, yeah. Very
Yeah.
good. Okay, so after American Thread, what makes you leave American Thread, and what was next
Next
for Patty
was
Flubacher?
Town of Wyndham. I worked Town of Wyndham. I worked in the office with Louise Guarnaccia.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, she just passed away,
Yeah,
right?
that was a
Last
long
year.
time ago. We had all
Oh,
of
that's
them.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
then
thinking of somebody else.
I left and had a baby, and then came. Then there was the American Thread. Then I came back and I worked in the engineering, building and zoning department
At Town Hall?
at Town Hall.
And how many years were you with the town? Come on, Patty, you gotta remember this.
I
You're doing such a great job here.
I would say up until I want to say Josh was just born, so 81, 82. Went to Hartford, worked there for a drapery manufacturer. Didn't like that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was
So
traveling.
you left Town Hall, went to Hartford, and then came back?
And then came back and worked for Pat Prue for a while.
Oh, Pat Prue upstairs here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I worked for him, and let's see what. And then I went into the medical field and started working for different doctors' offices.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah, I worked, did medical billing for a long, long time.
So basically, after working with the town, you get bounced around a little.
Yep.
And then, okay, so where are we now? Take us late 90s, right? Are we in the 90s at this point?
The 90s, it's still in medical billing.
You have a packed resume here.
A lot of medical billing for different doctors, x-ray technicians, a lot of medical billing.
So you did a lot.
Many years,
Okay.
yeah.
So you probably did medical billing more than American Thread?
Yes, I did for at least 20 years, and then I decided to retire.
Oh, so what year is this now?
And we're up to when I turned 62.
So you were, okay, what year is this?
maybe that was even, maybe not when I was 59. Yeah, I retired when I was 59.
So the tag sale spot on 66 is a retirement job.
It is.
Well, look at that.
Then I did
Learn something. Learn a little bit more here.
Yeah, I did fitness instructing for a long, long time after that. I mean,
Super Future Fitness?
Yep, that too. And then I was on my own with Silver Sneakers. And then COVID hit, and that was the end of that.
Wow. So even when you so Super Future Fitness is
It's still part of it.
Part of retirement.
Yes.
So you're very active during your early years of retirement there.
Yeah, and then when I turned 60, that's what 60 when I was 64. Then the tag sale spot got dropped into my lap.
And okay, so yeah, tell us how. Give it. What year did you leave? So once Super Future Fitness, then the idea of the tag sale spot.
Yeah, but I'm still working for Super Future Fitness.
As you're trying to get this off the ground, right?
Yes.
Now tell us. This is what really interests me too when we get business owners in. So, what was the process of getting the ball rolling with the tag sale spot on 66?
Well, this is how it happened. My son says, I have a lot of stuff to sell. I go, okay. So he goes, you can pay rent and you can rent out my building. I says, okay.
Your son?
My son owns the building.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, look at that.
Yeah,
really?
my middle son owns the building.
Huh.
So
what's his name?
Jeremy.
Okay, hello, Jeremy.
So, yeah. And it's, I guess about 1,800 square feet. I don't think it's
a great
that
building.
big. But he says it's that big. So my daughter and I are the ones who started together. We got the code to
What's
get
her
in.
name?
Heather.
Heather, okay.
Heather. We walked into the building, turned on the lights, and all we saw in the room, and you've been in that room, stuff. I looked at her. She looked at me. I think we made a big mistake, Mom.
No, wait, what kind of stuff was in
The
there?
stuff.
Wait, this is Jeremy's building.
This is his building. He brought in things from his work.
And this is where the idea kind of popped, or did you already know you were going to do this?
We didn't know what we were going to be doing at that part. And I looked at Heather, and she looked at me, and we were scratching our heads. I go, I think we made a big mistake, Heather. We just were overwhelmed.
I just think this is a brilliant idea because you know how many people go, oh, it's the weekend, let's go tag sailing. Now you actually have a store that's like a tag sale whenever you want it.
Yeah.
I think I love it. I love the idea.
Yeah, we went run specials, but we got it all organized. I had $100 in my pocket.
Well, let's go back to the stuff first. I want to go back to the $100 in your pocket. Don't forget about that.
Okay.
But the stuff.
It was
Jeremy's stuff?
he
Like,
gave
what
it.
kind of,
He gave it to us to start up. It was
to start the tag sale.
Yes.
Did you already have the name in place? Or like
No,
you
we
and your-
hadn't thought of a name yet.
So you and your daughter are sitting there going,
Oh, what are we gonna do?
$100 in your pocket. You're looking at stuff. Name hasn't come into your head yet.
We had to get it all organized before we
Yeah.
could open, and my job was to find bookshelves.
Okay.
Bookshelves were going to be our stocking shelves. Do you know how many bookshelves that I toted in my truck? I've lost count.
Wow.
Yes.
You tell me Jeremy had all that stuff, didn't have any bookshelves?
I didn't have any books, nothing to put it in.
Well, I still want to know what kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm going back to I'm stuck on the stuff.
Furniture.
Okay, you're at...
Tons of furniture. We had vintage, and I still look for vintage. Vintage.
Vintage is...
Vintage is in.
That's great. Vintage is awesome.
Clothing, material, lace, doilies, arts and crafts, is everything you can think of that it was in there to start up.
Now, we're talking with Patty Flubacher, episode 31 of Hometown Threads on 14 WILI, 95.3 FM in Willimantic Today Facebook. So, vintage. You have let's go back to $100 in your pocket. You and Heather are standing there. What happens next?
Well, we start sorting
Sorting the stuff.
Sorting everything. Okay, where are we going to put all these chairs? Where we're going to put this, put that. And she's actually made videos of me moving things. And I'm not going anywhere fast.
She's taking video of you moving things.
And I can't move.
Well, you guys-
My legs are going, and
This
nothing's
is good because you can look back on this. Go, remember when we started started this business?
We have lots of videos that we took when we were first in there, and it's hysterical when I look back. It's like, I can't believe we did that.
But you're
stuff.
doing so well now, right?
Yes. I like to do better.
Well,
You know,
hopefully
we
we'll help you with that. But
Yeah.
so what? The $100 you got. How did here we go? How did the name, the tag sale spot on 66, which I love, and I love the location you're in. who came up with that, and how did that come about?
Both of us thought of it. Okay, so we've got a store. We're on 66, and we have to put tags on things. We talked about that, and the tag has a spot on it for your hole.
Yeah.
To put the thread through or whatever. And we thought of a lot of things. That tag sale spot on 66, we couldn't call it that because that breakfast place had that. And I said, well, let's call it the tag sale spot on 66. And she and I agreed on it.
I just think that's isn't that cool, man? I love that. A lot of people like to go tag sailing and
we're a thrift store.
Exactly. It's not a consignment shop, which I just learned, because immediately you think, oh, consignment. Because I know along with vintage shops and tag sales, and consignment's popular too. And I've been in there a few times, and I tell you, you could walk around and go, oh, look at this, look at that. You just get a lot of oohs and ahs. And,
memory lanes for a lot of people.
And this is all, actually, this leads into my next question, because you said it was all your stuff, but you must have people adding to your stuff, right? Are people allowed to do that?
We have donations. They can bring them in when we're open. The town of Columbia frowns upon things being left on our doorstep.
Okay.
They don't want it looking like Goodwill or out there.
Or Wayne or Goodwill or stuff like that,
don't,
right?
And I don't want it to look like that.
So don't drop off on the doorstep.
Just come in during normal business hours.
Which are?
Saturday and Sunday we're open 9 to 4. Wednesday and Thursday 12 to 4, and Friday 12 to 5.
Okay. Yeah, we were in there on a weekend once, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I want to say it was like a holiday too.
We're open most holidays, but except for the major ones.
So, how often are you having people? Like, what kind of stuff are people dropping off, and how often are they? Your phone's got to be ringing. Hey, I got this, and that. Could you use it? Or do people just stop by randomly?
They stop by randomly, and it's okay as long as we're here.
Do you accept all stuff? There's got to be times where you say.
Well, I don't take anything computer.
Nothing. No computers.
No computer, and some electronics, and people pretty much know, which electronics I'm talking about. So.
Okay, so no electronics, no computers.
Right. If it's brand new, never been used, then we'll take it.
Okay.
And
what other kind of stuff could you use right now that you'd love to have?
Well, we're looking for summer clothes. We're running low on our summer clothes.
No, that makes sense because summer's almost over.
Yeah,
summer
but
clearance.
But people are still, buying things for themselves for the summer, and I should be bringing out the fall and winter probably in mid-August.
So, like any other store, even though it's called the tag sale spot on 66, you bring out, because I know you have. We'll get into other stuff in just a sec. There's the word stuff again.
That's okay.
But you, kind of like any other store, you bring it out, okay, here comes the fall clothing.
Well, I do have fall clothing out right now, but I want to switch over as soon as possible. So
what about the Christmas stuff? Actually,
the Christmas is up all the time.
That's always up.
we keep that up. We have a special room for that, and I got to work on that one. But people like...
You have a special room for the Christmas stuff?
Yes, we do, right by the Lego. We have Legoland.
What?
I have Legos, by the pound. That's $3 a half pound. And then the Lego men are at the register with me. And I sell them for $5 each. And I have hundreds of Lego men. And thousands of Legos.
So now, you said you've been open for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Roughly, or maybe even know the exact answer to this question, how much of your stuff is still... How much of your stuff, compared to the other stuff that's been added throughout the years, how much of your stuff is left? Your stuff, like the family stuff or whatever. Because you said a lot of it was your stuff.
Oh, his stuff is long gone.
Oh, so okay.
That's long gone.
So it's basically all other people's stuff now.
Yeah, everybody's in mine. I'm cleaning out my house, bringing items in, and I have a pickup to do right after the show at Lisa's Chocolates.
Wow.
Yeah, she's going out of business, so
Wait, Lisa's, where's that, Lisa's
She's
Chocolates?
at the Mansfield General Store.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. On Route 195, right?
Yeah, so I'm going there. She called me up and said, come on down, take what you want. And I go, okay, I'll be there.
So that's good to be well, it's not good for Lisa, but you're so well connected with people in this town that, kind of a sad story. Somebody's going out of business or they can call you to take some of their
Take their
stuff.
problems away.
That's in my head, the worst.
Yeah, and I
anyway.
also have a couple laundromats that they text me and I go down and pick up their clothes.
Really?
Yeah, people do their laundry and forget it there.
Wow.
So I have a couple laundromats that
They just leave their...
they leave their clothes
Wow.
there.
Huh.
And whatever I can't use, we have a special bag that goes to the recycling. I'll take things home, if that's not a lot, I'll take things home and wash and clean them. But otherwise, they go to the laundromat with Chrissy. I'll do a shameless plug for Chrissy. Chrissy, she's
Go ahead, plug her.
Fluff and Fold, I think it is, isn't it?
I've heard of them.
On Bridge Street.
Yes, Bridge Street, of course.
Yeah. So.
All right. Coming down to the home stretch here of episode 31 of Hometown Threads, brought to you by Liberty Bank, Beat Community Kind. Patty Flubacher, nice enough to join us from the tag sales spot on 66. Here's a great opportunity as we get towards the end of the show here to push anything maybe stuff you're looking for, things you want to remind people, things that people may not know about the tag sale spot. Again, not a consignment store, the tag sale spot on 66.
Well, we always doing BOGOs. Every week it's a buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one for $1. We also probably the only store that if you spend $20, you get put into a drawing, like get entered into for a mystery $10 gift card. And it's a gift card of my choice. And I usually pick small businesses. Like we did Olympic Pizza and we did for nails, and I've got to figure out another small business and give them
Wow.
$10.
And how did they get in on that again?
They have to spend $20 either on the tag sale spot shows that we do Mondays and Thursdays at 6 and Saturdays at 2.
Wow.
They're live on Facebook. You spend $20, you get entered into the drawing. And same thing applies to the store. Sometimes I'll do cash. If you spend $20 cash, you'll go into the drawing. If you do 20 on a credit card, you'll go into the drawing. So it's not all the same.
That's great how you are getting involved, or you're bringing social media into this, which is very... Again, we can find you on Facebook at the tag sale spot on 66,
Yep.
right?
TikTok.
TikTok as well?
Yep.
Look at that.
And
Wow.
I can't remember the other one.
Instagram?
Yes, that one. And WhatsApp. What's not? When we're going to have an auctioneer come pretty soon. We're going to have an auction at the store, and it's going to go live on, let's see, what do they call it? Chess. But it ends up on Auction Ninja.
This is unbelievable. So when are the regular shows during the week, which are on your Facebook page,
They're on
right?
our Facebook page.
Do you host that? Or you get up there and say, all right, here we
I'm
go?
the hostess, and then I have a helper, Jen, writing down the names on our log.
How long are the shows about?
They're 2 hours.
And it's all Facebook Live?
It's all Facebook
Good
Live.
for you. Wow. That's fantastic.
I look grumpy, but we're in a hot room. I have no
You look
hair.
grumpy.
And my hair's all curly, as you see today. My hair's not curly, is it?
Oh, looks fine. It looks
It's
fine.
usually if I'm in that room, it just goes. Zzz.
Because we're not just on the radio. It's on Willimantic Today Facebook. Hometown Threads here on WILI and Willimantic Today Facebook. But again, you got to check out, what's the name of the weekly show again on your...
It's the tag sale spot.
I love it.
On 66.
Okay.
That's it.
And what times again for the show?
Monday at 6, Thursday at 6, and Saturday at 2.
Monday and Thursdays at 6,
Yep.
Saturdays at 2 on the Facebook page. Again, the
Gotta
tags,
like and follow.
you got to like and follow the tag sale spot on 66. And it's hosted, your hostess is Pat,
The mostest.
Jen, the helper, hostess with the mostest. Does your husband ever make an appearance in any of
I'm
this?
trying.
Is he shy?
He's shy. I'm trying. He does help out. He'll come and bring us drinks, and he'll
Oh,
do all the. We're on eBay also. He does all the eBay shipping.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Take my word on this. On behalf of my wife and myself, it is a great shop. If you can call it shop,
It's a store. Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out yet, it's at a great location. I love the name too. I couldn't wait to get Patty in here. Patty Flubacher, the tag sale spot on 66. At this point in time, we have about a minute left. This is where I offer to my guests any closing thoughts or any closing words on the store, anything.
Well, come check us out. We have sales all the time. I do announce them on Facebook, and if I don't, we have a big vinyl board as you walk in, and it has all the listing of all the sales we have in the store.
Awesome. Once again, your hours?
I'm open Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 4, Wednesday and Thursday, 12 to 4, Friday, 12 to 5. And I have to do a shameless plug. We have DVDs, 4 for $3, and used or new. No, I'm not. CDs, 4 for $3. They're either used or new. And DVDs are 3 for $3.25, either new or used.
Love it.
They come up to $1.99 each if you buy it by itself. So
Hey, great job.
LPs too,
LPs too, nice.
and 45s.
Well, we should get John Tewitt down there as the Vinyl Frontier. He could maybe go check out.
And I sold that one.
Marianne, my wife, loves to look through vinyl. She loves it. You know, we were probably looking through. She was looking through vinyl all day that day.
And they're only $1.
Oh, how about that? Another little plug there. Okay, check it out. The tag sale spot on 66. Patty, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Patty Flubacher. Make sure you check him out on Facebook as well. The tag sale spot on 66. J. Matt Rupart, thank you. Liberty Bank, thank you. Be Community Kind. It's Keith C. Rice. That'll do it for episode 31 of Hometown Threads on 14 WILI, 95.3 FM, and Willimantic Today Facebook. And in the words of the great Roddy McCumber,
bye for now, folks. Bye for now.
And that concludes another edition of Hometown Threads. Got a story for Keith? Reach out to him on Facebook by searching Keith C. Rice or email him at krice@hallradio.net. Don't forget to tune in next week on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM, as well as the Willimantic Today page on Facebook.